Last time, I said it had been a while since I bashed YouTube for something, and apparently doing so brought me the wrath of the Google gods, because since yesterday it's been nothing but trouble for me on that end. I mean, first let's start with something that's actually somewhat funny. Someone, I don't remember who it was, and I probably should have gone on and checked out who it was before I came on, just so I could give proper credit. Someone tried to post a comment on part 105, and it ended up on part 79. How does that happen? And on top of that, when he was notified that by email that I had uploaded videos, apparently the name was swallowed into the nether. It was like it said sent you what's the notification again? Uploaded a video. It didn't have my name or anything, just an empty space. So yeah, this site's fucking broken. Come on! And I have a pretty good idea of what caused it, to be honest with you. But I'm just going to fly away from this place of a million random encounters and never come back, at least until I decide to do the Abyssal Ruins. And I'm just going to heal at the Pokémon Center, and after that, I'm going to go try part 2 of the Riches Gauntlet. I'm going to show the first fight again, just so you can get an idea of, the basic feel of the gauntlet. But after that, I'm only going to try to upload the newest fight each time. So, yeah, as for what I think happened, is that when I went on YouTube yesterday to try and upload parts 104 and 105, yeah. Oh, sorry about that. I was just thinking about what I should put in the lead because, well, I'm gonna be shuffling it around a bit because I'm trying to keep my levels even, especially since the super bosses are coming up pretty soon. So, yeah, what I think happened is that when I went on YouTube yesterday, apparently, they decided to give me a Google Plus account for whatever reason, and I had like a box asking me what name I wanted to use. I mean, it's been a few times that, YouTube tried to get me to use my real name on YouTube, and I declined each time, but I'm still sort of worried that they're being so obsessed with the whole social media thing that they're going to get me to to use my real name anyway without my say-so, and everyone's gonna know my real name, and it's gonna be a real hell for me. But yeah, I ended up with a Google Plus account that I didn't ask for. So I went to close it, and it had a few side effects, such as putting every last one of my YouTube videos to private mode. Every single one of the 1,200 videos I have was in private. Fortunately, I didn't have to go into each one and set them back to public individually. I could just do so with a few clicks, but it took a while to process. I mean, what the hell? I closed a Google Plus account that I had never said I wanted, and just to make my life miserable, they put all of my videos in private mode. Fortunately, I realized it pretty quickly, otherwise it would have been trouble, because no one could be able to watch them, and I wouldn't have any idea why until I noticed the private icon or whatever. But yeah, this is the end of the gauntlet so far, so I'm going to head out on Route 14 now. Oh yeah, probably should change my lead again, because Mian Shao hit level 69, and first one who points out that, you know what, it's not funny, never been, never will be, so let's move on. So, yeah, it's been a whole lot of problems since then, and apparently people can't see my avatar anymore. On top of that, I tried replacing it like with the same picture, and apparently it doesn't work. So, where the hell did my avatar go? I mean, I can see it just fine, but other people can't? What's up with that? So, yeah, basically, Google just broke my channel because they wanted me to use Google Plus, and I said, no, fuck you, and I closed my Google Plus account, and they said, you know what, you don't want to use Google Plus? Well, fuck you! And on top of that, it changed a whole lot of settings on my channel, including the tagline, the playlists that are featured on the homepage, and such and such. It's just been a major pain in the ass. Google, I swear, god damn it. First, they installed Chrome on my mother's computer without asking her, and then tried to do the same on my computer, and then they give me a Google Plus account without me even asking for one? I swear, if there was a better alternative to YouTube, where I actually wouldn't have an audience of like 3, I would go there in an instant at this point. Fuck Google and everything it stands for. Anyway, change of subject, since we're coming up on the White Forest, I guess it's a good time to tell you about what it does, or what it doesn't do, since the fundamentals are so broken, no one's ever going to get anything out of it. Black City and White Forest, the way they work is that there are people in both of these places. Well, there are supposed to be people at both of these places, at least. In the Black City, they are Pokemon trainers that use certain Pokemon final forms, and in the White Forest, they are bound to the basic forms of these Pokemon, and having these people present cause those Pokemon to appear, either in the grass or in the water. Now, the main problem with that is that if you don't talk to these people every day, eventually they're going to leave. And it doesn't start counting from the first time that you go into these areas. No! It starts counting from when you first begin your game. So unless you rush through the main game, then get to White Forest or Black City as fast as you can, you will never see anything there. And it's a shame, because there's a pretty interesting gimmick with the Entralink, where you can use the Entralink to go to the opposite place, and you can talk to the people that are in your friend's Black City or White Forest, whatever is the opposite of yours. Of course, you can't get a person from a White Forest to another White Forest, or from a Black City to another Black City. But yeah, you can sort of trade those people to increase your selection of Pokemon in the White Forest and the trainers in the Black City. Of course, you can fight these trainers every day in the Black City. And I guess I should also mention that these NPCs are bound to certain items on top of Pokemon. So in White Forest, you can find random items that correspond to the people you have there. On the ground, you can take them, and there are going to be some that respawn each day. Of course, sometimes there will be none, but sometimes there will be a few, depending on the amount of people you have in your White Forest. And in the Black City, you can buy these items instead for a certain amount of money, but I think, because I don't own Black, but I think you can buy them in bulk, which is interesting because some of these items are elemental stones, so this means that Black owners can just keep buying not just elemental stones, evolution stones as a whole can be bought there, probably in bulk. So this is one advantage that Black has over White. And I guess I should also mention that in the White Forest, the Pokemon that you can find there are Pokemon you cannot find anywhere else. So I guess this is sort of a plus, but getting evolutionary stones can be sort of a hassle, and this is a big advantage that Black owners have. I mean, generally speaking, White's Pokemon exclusives are better, but the fact that you can buy these stones in bulk can also really help when it comes to filling your Pokedex. So, I'm going to go back with Tyranitar, since it really isn't getting used a lot out of fear of random fighting moves, but I gotta try to use it eventually, otherwise it's going to arrive at the Elite Four and it's gonna be under level and shit. And we got trainer tips about the trainer card, which I'm sure very few people care about. I mean, does anyone here ever care about these functions of your trainer card? Because I don't, and as a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever showcased those things in my LPs. That's how little I care about them. In fact, I guess maybe I should get around to saying to doing something with them eventually, or maybe not, because it's just really boring stuff and you don't want to see me fiddle around with that crap for several minutes. It would be a waste of your time. Well, of course I'm wasting your time by making you watch pointless Pokemon battles, but still better than just messing around with the trainer card, I guess. So, yeah, fundamentally, the Black City, I'm always about to say Black Forest because I just love Black Forest cake or something, but yeah, Black City and White Forest, fundamentally, they are just broken because it requires you to race through the game in order to get anything at all out of it. And quite frankly, players who have something in their Black City or White Forest by the time they get there are about as rare as Generation 6 wish lists that don't feature multiple regions, that don't feature trainer customization, that don't feature new types. Yeah, this is my way of complaining about every single goddamn Gen 6 wish list being the same over and over and over. Just search for Gen 6 wish list in the search bar above, and you're gonna see the same crap over and over and over. If you want a big experience in redundancy, this is the place to be. I mean, you'd think more people would come out in favor of a weather nerf, a stealth rock nerf, things like that. But no, you never see that. It's always like, herb derp, give us a light type. We need a light type. No, we don't. And it would be cool if we could go to all 6 regions and maybe even Ore and the Orange Islands. No, it wouldn't. They put 2 regions in a game once. And it was all the proof that we needed that the idea sucks massive dick, because it took 2 attempts to get Kanto right, and as for Johto, you can tell that it really suffered by just trying to squeeze Kanto in there, so in the end, both regions sucked. Of course, Heart Gold and Soul Silver did a lot to improve that thanks to the DS's superior hardware, but the fact that people think having more than one region and have 2 or more of them be of a certain level of quality, it's just outlandish. And I don't know why we're approaching Generation 6 and people still have no idea of that yet. And just one last thing on this tangent. I'm saying we don't need a light type, and it's because we already got Psychic and Steel and Electric that all exhibit, trays of what a potential light type would be. So, no, we don't need a light type. So, here's the White Forest. As you can see, pretty darn desolate. Those trees don't do a damn thing. And there is nothing there. No Pokemon to catch, nothing. There was one NPC over there, but I think that NPC is always going to be there regardless. So, to end things off today, I'm going to pick up my Panpour so I can use Waterfall to climb up these waterfalls that we've seen all throughout Route 14. And I'm also going to take this opportunity to teach it Dive. It can learn Dive, right? I think it does, and I certainly hope it does, because I don't want to have one more HM slave in my already ridiculous list. Yeah, it can, so let's teach it Dive so we can go to the Abyssal Ruins eventually. I don't know when I'll do this, once again. Maybe this weekend, maybe later, I really don't know. So, many people have come here from Black City. I call bullshit! Have you seen how many people are here? And yeah, entering Black City and inviting people here is done through the Entralink, as I said earlier. So that's going to be it for today. So next time we're going to complete Route 14 and maybe head to the Abundant Shrine as well.